We are the departed. We are the departed. We are the departed. Yeah, and you've seen a lot of other crews, but get it right. We are the departed. If you come against us, then you lose. Our motto is: we came, we saw, we conquered. We came, we saw, we conquered. We're talking about San Andreas.
Okay, good morning everybody. This is Fracas Grimm, of course, and today we're doing a video on the departed fantasy football through Yahoo Sports. Week 2 results are in. Today is Tuesday, so the last game was last night, Monday night, of course. We'll just go over the results right here. Here's me, Frank's team, aka Fracas, came in with 93.88 points. I lost to D's Nuts 420, who had 99.94. I'm currently in 8th, he's in 3rd. Second was Road Kings, Paleto Bay Road Kings, 78.38 points. Lost to Short Bus All Stars, who had 118.68 points. Currently 9th place for Road King. Short Bus is in 4th. Exulus came in with 64.88 points against Grim Logic 84's 70.14 points. Exulus is in 6th. Grim Logic is in 7th. They're both 1-1. Not All Blacks came in 100.28 points versus All Blacks 40.06 points. Not All Blacks is in 1st. All Blacks 0-2. That's kind of an inside joke. I hope anybody doesn't take that as a racist thing whatsoever. And last is I Got Poo on Me with 79.34 points versus Jersey Reapers 140.34 points. Jersey Reapers in 2nd, 2-0. I Got Poo is in 5th at 1-1. I'm kind of curious. I'm gonna take a look at All Blacks 40 points. Dude, I don't mean to call you out at all. I'm just wondering if you had just had a rough week. Okay, that's it. I'm not calling you out at all, dude. I'm 0-2 myself with 93 points. We're gonna go ahead and check our standings here once we get it done loading. So it's kind of broken up into two teams here. We have Blaine County and Los Santos. I'm not really sure if that really matters. I don't think it really does because the rankings are still the rankings. First place is Not All Blacks 2-0. And second place is also 2-0, but he's also tied with these Nuts 2-0. So, and Short Bus 1-1. Road Kings at 0-2. All Blacks 0-2. Jersey Reapers 2-0. I Got Poo and Me 1-1. Exulus 1-1. Grim Logic 1-1. And all the way down here is me 0-2. Okay. We already got some moves going on here. Let's see, that's September 11th, 10th. These are a little bit old. We're going to get into that here, these roster changes. For those who don't really aren't up on it, that's kind of the point of this video, is to break some stuff down from my point of view. Hopefully that'll help out. And that's trades, that's releasing players, which I'm going to do to step up my game. So let's go ahead and check out my roster. Bring that up a little bit bigger. Hopefully that comes a little better. Okay, so I had some issues this week, to say the least, that I can fix right away, I believe. First of all, I made this move last week for my tight end. I took Bennett, I put him in. I took Delaney Walker out. He had a bad week the week before. However, he killed it. He had 22 points or something like that this week. It was ridiculous, right? So right away, I'm just not feeling Chicago. I mean, they pulled some stuff out, but I'm just not feeling him for this position. I'm going to bring back Delaney Walker and see if that helps bring up our points a little bit. And you know, Russell Wilson's pretty solid. However, and some of you guys may agree, may not agree, I'm bringing in Phillip Rivers. Yep, I'm not a fan of him, but for this case, he's gonna hopefully work for me. My running back Andre Elta, he's been questionable since the beginning of the season, and he's not really doing all that bad. He's at 16 points. I don't really have anybody else where I'm thinking about bringing in that's going to step that up at all. If I check my matchup, if you guys go to matchups and just pull up this week's matchups, it's kind of easier to see what they estimate you're going to be getting here. And okay, let me bring that a little bit bigger. Hopefully that'll help. So this week I'm going off against Exulus. Okay, here's our projected points. They project me to be 92.78 and him to get 93.68. And that gives me a 49% percentage of losing. So I am the underdog. He is the favorite. We both have nobody's played yet, obviously, this beginning of the week. Phillip Rivers projected to have 17.49 points compared to his Drew Brees. Drew Brees always pretty much projected right around 20s. You know, he doesn't really have horrible games. But okay, so we got I got Johnson in there. He's constant. He's always going to be right around here, 13, 14 and up. So I'm going to keep him. I got Cooks from New Orleans, and his success relies on Drew Brees' success. So he's usually pretty solid. It's not a great number, but it's pretty solid. This guy, I could probably change this if I can find somebody better than 6 points. I'm gonna do that. And Delaney Walker, look, see this? Okay. So they say he's gonna have 6.03 points this week. Now, this is the tough part about fantasy football because you never know. I mean, they guess, but it's just a guess. You know, he's a tight end. He might not get a lot of looks. He might get a ton of looks. It just depends. They're playing against Cincinnati, not real up on Cincinnati defense. And, you know, this is Tennessee. They're not a great team. But, hey, he did 20 points last week. We're going to give him a shot. I got Nick Novak, my kicker. He's doing pretty well. He's in until Prater comes back because Prater is a solid for me. My defense, Arizona, of course. And they're usually right around 6, 7, 8, 9. But they can go all the way up to 14, 15 points just depending on how they play. So yeah, I sat down Russell Wilson. Hopefully that doesn't come to bite me in the ass. Let's see who else I have on the bench. I got Alshon Jeffries for Chicago. He's showing that he might make 10-point game for receiver. So here I'm going to kind of wonder, should I sit down Smith? I might sit down Smith. Alright, so I'm going to go to my roster. Now, if this is like stuff that you guys don't want to see, that's fine. Leave me a comment. I mean, this is just pretty much aimed at everybody in the league. And if you don't care to know what I'm doing, I can understand that. This is just to, kind of show people who might not know. Now, wait a second. Hit the brakes. Smith, he's shown to have not a great game come up this week, but look what he has fantasy points-wise already. 24 compared to Jeffries at 11.8, who's projected to have a better game this week. Against New Jersey, they're playing against Cleveland. See, tough one. You never know. You just never know, dude, what's going to happen. And sometimes you're on, sometimes you're off. So I think maybe just because they're projected him to have more points, and it's going to help me with my average up here. Watch, and I'll show you how that. So I made that one change right. Okay, and now I'm going to go back to matchups. And this is going to show that, hey, look, all of a sudden, bam, I have more projected points. Okay, and that's kind of what I usually want to go for, the most projected points possible. So if I see somebody that has a weak projection, usually, not all the time, who has a weak projection here compared to a backup, then I'm going to make that change. If I have a gut feeling about it, though, I usually go with my gut feeling. I'm not always right, of course. It's football. Nobody knows. So he's showing Tampa Bay's game against Atlanta to project to be better than Arizona's game versus San Francisco, which is probably true, but I'll stick with Arizona. That's just the way I am. We got an awesome defense. People underestimate it all the time, so you just never know. Basically, that's where I'm at this week. I'm not going to make a lot of changes. Andre Elton, yo, what can I say about the guy? He's just right there. He's going to bust out. He's going to occasionally get a couple hundred yard games. Not a couple hundred in a game, but he's going to get 100 yards a couple times this season at least. So, that's where we're at right now. It's kind of a quick video. Like I said, I'm stepping up against Exulis this week, Tony. Good luck. I just changed it. If you've seen the beginning video, I was at 49%. Now I'm at 53%. He is the underdog now. I'm going to pick myself to win. Why the hell not, right? Why shouldn't you? So, we'll do this. This is just the first video, and we'll keep it quick. We'll keep it brief. Anybody got any input? Maybe you guys want me to talk with somebody. Maybe I can get one of you guys in the league on the phone or something, or on Skype. We could have a conversation about it. I don't know, whatever. It's just an idea I want to throw out there to kind of keep the waters of the YouTube world from my channel moving. Good luck to everybody in the league. I'm 0-2. I'm in 8th place. I'm trying to come up, and believe me, I'm gonna keep making these moves every week until I get that finely tuned machine that you need in fantasy football. It's not a guarantee, but it is a small, almost perfectible science. Last year I had a pretty good year. First year I've ever played. I had a horrible draft. I was graded at F. I came back and won the whole league, mostly on trades. Just paying attention on what's going on and whatnot. I'm not going to make any cuts this week. But just for the hell of it, we'll go check out the players, because this is part of the week-to-week process. You see who's available. They're not owned by anybody. Owner. Well, they might be now, but if you wanted somebody, you could put in a waiver. And I believe it would go into effect before Thursday or on Thursday. So if you're not doing well, you have a really weak somebody at a certain position, or you just want to pick up a big name that happens to be out there. Like, I would obviously do not pick up Ray Rice. This guy is not coming back this year, supposedly. So, he's not going to play. He's not going to get points. He's not going to help you at all. Get rid of him, dump him, obviously, right? But, if you have a weak position, make sure you check here on Tuesdays and before Thursdays, because when the Thursday game goes into effect or just before, you won't be able to make any more roster adjustments. So keep your lookout here. In the player list is basically like your free agents or people that you're going to waive one of your guys for. That's just a little hint that'll help every week. If you're doing bad, change it up, get somebody in there, shake it up. Look, we got a guy here, Marcus Sweeten, Pittsburgh, 15 points, wide receiver. You might want to pick him up. I don't know. It's just they got a quarterback right here. Ryan Tannehill say yours isn't doing well. You need a quarterback, backup or otherwise. He's 27 points. Or Darren Sproles, hell, man, he's doing good. Why don't we go ahead and see if we can pick him up? Because he had an awesome game last night. I don't know if anybody paid attention to that, but why don't I just go ahead and pick him up at a running back? 'Cause it never hurts. And let's compare them. Fan points, 38 points already, 2 weeks. What am I about my guys? Sean Vereen, 17. Andre Ellington at 16. No. Do I have anything in backup? Nope. Okay, so this dude had some sporadic games last year of greatness that helped out a lot. Not so much this year. And it's not going to kill me to get rid of him. And, if Darren Sproles does horrible, probably not going to happen, obviously. Then this ain't going to be a huge loss right here. This is going to be nothing but gain, I think. So we're going to go ahead and add him. I'm going to create the claim to add Darren Sproles, drop Shane Vereen. See you, Shane. Appreciate your work. We're going to pick up Darren Sproles now. Bam. So it's going to say you have successfully created a waiver claim for Darren Sproles, dropping Shane Vereen, and that's going to go into effect Thursday, I believe. I'm not real sure. I don't sit here and watch it minute by minute, but I know that you have to have these type of situations taken care of before Thursday's game, or you'll have to miss out on your chance until Tuesday to make any more moves on your roster. Because once it's locked in, it's locked in. So I'll probably come back tomorrow, check it, make my adjustments in my roster, because I think it'll void this position out. There'll be nobody here, so I have to make sure to come back and then insert Darren Sproles. All right, what else can I go over? It's just the beginning of the season. We got some 2-0s, and you got people like me who's 0-2. So just keep grinding, everybody. This is the shout out to the departed fantasy football league. You guys, I'll see you on GTA 5. We should get an open lobby going or something on game night, game day, whatever, so we can talk shit. I'll pass this around. Whoever sees the video, Zulus, you pick this up. Do me a favor and pass it out. People like to watch your shit, not so much mine. I would appreciate that. So shout out again, TDMC. Check you guys out. Peace out. Have a good one. Good luck. I hope you liked the video. Hope it helps. See you guys later.